All right, I've been in this game long enough to tell you that entrepreneurship is just not what it used to be. The rules have definitely changed. The old advice, half of it, throw it out. It's useless. Now, if you're wanting to build something in today's world, you need to know the harsh truths, the real opportunities, and the biggest traps that entrepreneurs are falling into right now, today. So stick around with me. I'm about to break down the current state of entrepreneurship in 2025. What's working, what's dead, and where the real money is being made. All right, first and foremost, attention, that is a new currency, right? And it's getting so much harder to get. First, you gotta get people to pay with their attention, right? I remember back when you just start a business, throw up a couple of Facebook ads, and boom, you get the sales. But it's not that simple anymore. It doesn't work. The online space is crowded. People are skeptical. And if you're not grabbing attention fast, you're invisible. Right now, if you don't have a strong personal brand or a content strategy, you just simply don't exist. And here's what I'm doing. Daily short form content on every single platform. Then I'm going to build up trust through storytelling. I'm not just selling people. If they want to buy, of course I'll sell them. And then I test new formats, right? That is my strategy, and that's how I consistently provide content. All right, so secondly, the traditional business model, honestly, it's dying. And it's a hard truth to hear. And selling just one thing, it's not enough anymore. If you're running a business on one single income stream, you're setting yourself up to die or to lose. Everything is shifting ecosystems now. So I'll give you a little example on what I'm doing. Multiple income streams, whether it's coaching, SaaS, or digital products, and automation services, or even having a physical product store on top of that. Also, subscription-based models, because you know why? Recurring revenue is king. You might as well crown yourself. Leveraging AI and automation to remove unnecessary costs and leverage your time more efficiently and effectively. All right, so third, we're going to get into how AI is replacing employees, but it's simply boosting entrepreneurs. And I see people all over the place freaking out about AI stealing their jobs. And yeah, if you're doing basic, repetitive tasks or work, then you should be worried. But entrepreneurs like myself, and I'm sure like you, if you're watching this, we are in the best position ever. Because the smart ones, we're using AI to cut those costs, move faster, and scale like never before. So now what I'm doing here is I'm using AI for marketing, for outreach, and then automation, like I said before. Diplomato automations, we thrive on this here. And then, additionally, delegating those low-value tasks so that I can focus on strategy and leadership. And then I teach my clients how to utilize AI instead of being replaced by it. All right, so the fourth one is the barrier to entry is much lower, but the competition, that's also way higher as well. And this is what no one tells you here. Starting a business, it's never been easier than today. But standing out, that's never been harder. You can launch a business in a weekend with no money, zero. I've done it. But so can millions and millions of other people. And if you don't have something unique that truly sets you apart, then you're just going to be another name in a sea of wannabes. Don't let that be you. So what do I do that's unique? I focus on brand building and brand authority and positioning. I differentiate with the high ticket offers because I compete on value, not price. The one who compete on price, they die first. Okay. Then I love to invest in community building because relationships, that's the new sales funnel. Word of mouth is still king. So we're going to get to number 5 here. And like I'm reiterating here, the future belongs to personal brands, not just companies. You've probably already noticed this, but people do not And I repeat, I can't stress enough, they do not trust a faceless brand as much. Yes, some can make it, but they really trust real people. If you're not showing your face or sharing your journey and building a loyal audience, you're playing the game on hard mode. So what I do is I double down on personal branding because people, they buy from other people, right? And then I create content that educates, entertains, and connects with them, not just sells. I like to build a movement, not just a business. And I know that 99% of entrepreneurs, for the sixth one, they will quit. Now why, you might ask? And I've seen it over and over and over again. People, they start a business. They get hyped for a few months, have all the energy, and then they hit a rough patch. And then where do they go? Poof, they disappear. The biggest problem in entrepreneurship today that I see, people do not commit long enough to see the results. Success can take years. Yes, it can take weeks as well in a rare case, but not typically. People are so bogged down in the instant gratification, not the delayed gratification. So what I like to do is practice playing the long game. If it's not a 2 to 5 year plan, I don't even touch it. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't reevaluate and cut that time in half, but you should still commit to a 2 to 5 year plan. How can you condense that 2 to 5 year plan in 6 months? Those are the questions that you should be asking, and that's what I ask myself. That track real progress, not just likes and views. And another thing that really helps me is ignoring trends that don't align with my mission. That's utterly crucial, and I cannot stress it enough. And the last but not least, number 7, is the best time to start? It was yesterday, dude. The next best time is right here and right now. Now look, I get it, guys. You're waiting for the right time, the perfect moment. But let me tell you something. There is never a perfect moment. You know what the best entrepreneurs do? They start before they're ready. They stretch their mind, they stretch themselves. But the worst ones, they spend years just preparing. Death by analysis paralysis. And they never launch. They always talk about it, but they never do. Follow up with what you say and make that a habit. To always do what you say. All right. Now, what I'm continuously doing here is I'm taking action before I feel 100% ready. When you feel that fear, you gotta do it anyway. And learning as I go. I'm not waiting for perfection. Embrace your imperfections and make sure that you're effective. And then, network. Like I said before, it becomes your net worth. So you surround yourself with other action takers, goal crushers, who take that action because you're surrounding and be everything. So now you know. That, in my opinion, is the current state of entrepreneurship. And it's changing every single day at a very fast pace, just like AI is doing. Now, the real question, are you going to get left behind? Or are you going to adapt? Me, I'm going to adapt. Now, if this video hit you at home here, I want you to drop a comment telling me what's the biggest shift that you've noticed in either your business or business in general. I want to talk. I want to hear what you guys have to say. And if you're ready to stop guessing and start winning, I have something for you. It's a free entrepreneurship playbook for 2025. I got a whole bunch of real strategies in there for building a business that survives the next decade. Not just survives, but truly thrives. I'll put the link down in the description. Make sure you hit that like button for no more BS business content. And I'll see you in the next video.